Enable users to share service resource availability by using appointment invitations. Ryan is a wealth manager at Cumulus Bank. He completed analyzing his customers' portfolios for the first quarter. Now, he must meet each of his customers for portfolio reviews. Creating appointments is a tedious process that typically involves back and forth communication with each customer to identify a time slot that works for Ryan and the customer. Instead, he wants to share his availability with customers so that they can easily select an available time slot to book appointments directly with him. Ryan meets Matt, the Salesforce admin at Cumulus Bank, and explains his requirements. Matt gets to it right away. He identifies the high-level steps that must be performed so that wealth managers like Ryan can share availability and customers can book appointments. First, Matt creates a flow that enables wealth management customers to book appointments using appointment invitations. He opens the Book Appointment from the Invitation flow template. He then clones the template to create a flow that wealth management customers can use to book appointments. He also notes the Flow API name for later use. Next, he adds the flow to the Experience Cloud site that's used by wealth management customers. He opens the Experience Cloud site builder. He adds a standard page of the type Flow to the site. He clicks the Flow component, selects the flow that he created earlier, and then enters the Invitation Key variable as the value for the Invitation Key field. Because the flow is only for authenticated customers, he ensures that only logged-in customers can access the page. To complete adding the flow to the site, he publishes the site. Next, he creates a flow that wealth managers can use to generate appointment invitations. To configure the flow, Matt needs the invitation URL prefix. He opens the Experience Cloud site settings and then copies the site URL. He opens the Properties section of the page he created and then copies the page URL. He appends the page URL to the site URL. To create a URL prefix, he replaces the placeholder with the API name of the Book Appointments flow that he created earlier. Now, he's ready to configure and create the flow. He opens the Generate Appointments Invitation Flow template. He clicks the invitation URL prefix variable and then enters the value. He saves the changes to create the flow. Next, Matt provides permissions to wealth managers and customers to use these flows. To generate appointment invitations, wealth managers need a few permissions, including the permission to create appointments. So first, Matt ensures that users have the permissions to create an appointment. Then, he assigns the additional permissions needed. He opens the profile page. He ensures that users have the Run Flows permission. He then ensures that users have the Create, Edit, and Delete permissions for the appointment invitation object. To book appointments using invitations, customers need a few permissions, including the permissions to create appointments. First, Matt ensures that customers have the necessary permissions to create an appointment. Then, he provides customers the additional permissions. He opens the profile of wealth management customers. He ensures that the customers have the Run Flows permission. Next, he ensures that the customers have read access to the appointment invitation object. Then, he confirms that the customers have view access to the appointment invitation field of the service appointment object. He provides access to the appointment invitation records. As the final step, he creates an action that runs the Generate Appointment Invitation flow, and then adds the action to the service resource layout. He creates a quick action that runs the Generate Appointment Invitation flow. He adds the action to the service resource layout. With these steps, he completes the setup. To learn more, check out these resources, or join us on the trail at trailblazer.salesforce.com.